What's going on, everybody? Brian here, back at you with another episode of Stranger Things. We are still in season 1, episode 5. It is called The Flea and the Acrobat. Now, guys, just a little recap from what we saw in the last episode. A lot of things happened, but we're just gonna go ahead and go over just a little bit of what we've seen. Now, we know Will's body supposedly has been discovered at this mysterious lake. We got Joyce going down to the morgue to identify the body. And right out the gate, Joyce was very suspicious of the body, saying that it wasn't her son. She notices that her son has a birthmark on, I believe, the left side of her arm, one of the sides of Will's arm. It was a birthmark, and when she looked at this body, she realizes that the mole or the birthmark wasn't there. So Joyce kind of has some suspicious about that. Hopper eventually he dug in deeper into that investigation part. As far as looking into the body, he kind of finds out that another team was taking over the autopsy duties, and the guy who normally takes care of that stuff wasn't really, able to take care of it. So a lot of suspicious things started to happen. Hopper was trying to investigate. He ends up looking at the body himself, and he realizes that it's a stuffed animal, or not stuffed animal, but the body is stuffed. It's like a dummy animal. So we already know Will's still alive. Thank God. We don't know what's up with Barb yet. Hopefully we get to see what's going to happen here. As you guys can see, I'm super excited and pumped for this, man. I can't wait to get into this next episode. If you guys are also feeling the same kind of jitters as I am, feel free. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Come watch us to our channel, and go ahead and head over to Patreon to get early episodes. If not, that's okay. It's totally up to you. But without further ado, we're going to get the show cracking.
Our hands were almost touching. Now it's
I just so wish I could just go in there and just hug Joyce real quick and be like, I'm so
I can't
sorry.
feel him anymore.
I just feel so bad.
Don't look at me like that.
What?
Like how everybody's looking at me like I'm out of my damn mind.
Oh, that must be Elle's room.
Will?
Yo, these kids are smart, yo. They be thinking some shit. He's gonna find the portal.
Place of decay and death. A plane out of
shit.
phase.
Now I'm
place
scared
of
for Hopper.
monsters.
'Cause that's where
It's
he's
right
going,
next
right?
to you and you don't even see it.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no, Hopper. I actually like Hopper, so if he dies, I'm gonna be extremely upset.
What the hell?
No, Hopper, don't do it. Oh, it's so gonna grab me. Oh, it's the people. I'd rather it be that than he get eaten alive or whatever it is. That'd be freaking killing him. Or killing people down here. Let's go ahead. It's gonna be one awkward funeral, I feel like.
Come on. Time to go.
Got the mom who doesn't believe that's the body. The kids kind of already suspect Will's still alive too.
Fear not, like me. It's times like these that our faith is challenged. How, if he is truly benevolent,
She doesn't even want to be there. You can see it on her
would God take
face.
from us someone so young, so innocent?
She just doesn't believe.
It would be easy
You don't
to turn
believe
away
he's
from
gone.
God. But we must remember that nothing, not even tragedy.
Are you there? Can you hear us from here?
Oh, how the hell did they get a hold of this?
I can hear. I don't know.
She was there.
And if we do see it,
All ass.
then what?
You gotta run. I would assume.
We kill it. She's been through enough.
She deserves to know.
Yeah, and I'll tell her when this thing is dead.
I don't know. This kind of sounds fishy, John. You should probably not. I don't think John should go and try to look for this thing.
Mr. Clark says he's never seen anything like it.
And that thing fried it. Fried the radio that the kids was using to contact Will. Well, at least hear where he was through 11.
Again, he's been spending too much time with Joyce Byers. That's what I think.
I think he's going crazy.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? You want to freeze to death all winter?
I told you not to take these down.
They were in the way, babe. How long are you gonna keep those up? I mean, really?
He said, babe, I thought they weren't together.
You know, it's a shame what they've done to this family.
What?
The Sattler Company. Went to the quarry on the way over here, and I just wanted to look around.
She's looking like, is that true? Oh, maybe that's gonna lead. Maybe that's gonna lead them to the laboratory. Probably why she did that look. I'd be scared as fuck. I wouldn't even probably. Oh.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing?
He likes Steve, man. I actually like Steve. Wonder why she didn't really tell him though. I mean, I know he kind of had a little issue with John, but
Honey, admit! You weren't here because of...
Oh no! Look what happened.
I was wondering why he showed up out of nowhere. I mean,
At least I was here!
he was
Oh,
he
come on,
wasn't in their
Joyce.
life for
Just look
years,
around
and then
this
he
place.
just showed up out of nowhere. I
Oh,
mean,
your
I know his
Christmas
son
lights?
died, but
How
it
am I
just
supposed to
it
think
just
you're
felt
such a
very
great
weird.
mom? You're a mess.
Maybe I am a mess. Maybe I'm
Oh, why would you say that?
crazy. Maybe I'm out of my mind. But
Right?
Oh, actually, you see the spaces in between the cans? I'm aiming for those.
Oh, he's so funny.
You ever shot a gun before?
Have you met my parents?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'm letting her hold on to the gun when we go out there. That was her first try, and she said she's never shot a gun before. Yeah, you're holding it.
Jim?
Yeah. And those 7 years, they were everything to me.
I just noticed he taped up the phone he broke apart.
No.
Surprised it still works. The way he broke it.
You really need to learn more about compasses.
I'm just saying, how do we know when we get to the gate?
I think a portal to another dimension is gonna be pretty obvious.
Do you think she's acting weird?
You're asking if the weirdo is acting weird.
Oh, hell no. Oh, yeah, no way, guys. No way, no. I'll be way too nervous to be jumping into that. It's going over her head, okay. Even though I'm still not gonna be trusting that shit. No way. Wait, what? She started to bleed. Did y'all see that? I thought she only bleeds when she uses that power thing.
You never said what I was saying.
Maybe that means when she's nervous as well. I'm guessing, right?
You said I was saying something. That's why you took my picture.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, look, Jonathan actually said what I told him he should do. Leave her with the gun and just take... Well, I didn't say he should take the bat, but obviously he should take the bat.
Be someone else.
Yeah, I would have totally did that.
For that moment, it was like you were alone, or you thought you were, and, you know, you could just...
go away, Lonnie.
That's gotta be Hopper.
Seriously.
right? That's Hopper.
I am gonna murder.
We're headed back home.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Setting sun right there. We looped right back around.
She
You're
did it.
just
11
realizing
did
this
it.
now.
Oh no.
Why is this all...
What did I tell you?
Because finally they believe her. Well, at least someone does. Well, Jonathan somewhat kind of does. Lucas, you gotta
You know
chill.
what I mean. No, I actually don't. Just think
Don't
about
want-
it, Mike. She could have
don't
just
want
told
Elle
us where
acting
the
crazy.
upside down was right away, but she didn't. She knows where Will is, and now she's just letting him die in the upside down. Shut up! For all we know, it's her fault. Shut up!
They about to start
Lucas
fighting.
was some stupid monster. But did you ever stop to think that? You all right? Focus.
Lucas, come on.
Focus, wake up.
Come on,
Dang,
Lucas.
she
Why
knocked
would
him
you do
out.
that?
Come on.
What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Yo, oh my gosh. Yo, that shit spooked me. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. She did. I thought she was just gonna be like somewhere inside the tree. I didn't know she was gonna travel to another dimension. Maybe she'll find Barb here. Or Will.
Nancy!
Oh, it's over. She's stuck. She's in that dimension now. Oh no, guys, no. Oh man, that is the episode for Stranger Things season 1, episode 5, the Flea and the Acrobat. Talk about crazy. We are now lost. We got 3 children lost. Pretty sure that's just what happened here. Oh man, but before we get into everything, great episode. Another strong 9. I'm really digging the series out a lot. Every time something happens, something even greater happens. As far as just the mystery of it all. I mean, so much things is going on right now in this show, and it's unbelievable. Just going over what we've seen so far. We start off with the show with Will Byers and John Byers' father comes back into their lives. Well, he comes back momentarily. We come to find out throughout the episode, well, at least through Joyce. Joyce believes that their father came back just for the funeral and to collect some money. I guess for Will's death or something. I'm not sure exactly. He just pretty much came back into their lives for money, and Joyce kind of called him out on that. And I mean, at first she in the beginning part of the episode, she kind of just was accepting it. He came with some drinks, and he was just, talking to her, making her, I guess, assume she's kind of crazy, which she's not crazy. I think she might have thought, like, for a second, or maybe the drinks just may have gotten to her when he in the beginning here. But relatively great episode though, man. A lot of things once again is going on, just like the last episode. Again, we see that John and Will's father comes back into the life. He says he's here to pretty much help out around the house, as far as help his Joyce, regain, I won't say her confidence, but make her feel good again, as far as getting over whatever kind of situation is going on here. That's what I'm assuming is here for, as far as that. To get ready to go to the funeral. And right out the gate, I kind of figured that the funeral was kind of going to be like a little weird, as far as Joyce here. Joyce is still in denial. She knows she's talking to her son, so she's at this funeral like, I know this isn't my son. It's just, why are we here? Kind of thing. You could kind of see in her face expression. She was just like, she just like is irritated because she knows her son's out there. She just doesn't know what to do as far as getting him back into her life and things of that nature. Will and the guys, they're also they were there. Dustin said something funny here. He saw, I guess, maybe a young girl who may have picked on Will, maybe back in the, before obviously all these events that happened. She must have been picking on him or something like that, or maybe mean, but Dustin sees that she's over there crying. He makes a funny comment saying when they find Will, he's gonna let him know about that. I just thought that was funny. Remember we saw in the beginning here, Hopper, he went into the Hopkins laboratory, and because he was very suspicious about them, he read up a few things. He found out in the last episode that They brought in special people to take care of the autopsy. They didn't want nobody really to go near Will's body. Pretty much, they didn't. They brought in their own people. Will, his body, I guess it wasn't his, as we kind of figured out, because Hopper was very suspicious on that. He ended up, going in the last episode pretty much to see, Will's body and check it out. When he found out it was fake, he was very suspicious on Hopkins' lab. So he goes over there to the Hopkins laboratory and just to investigate. He got really close into what I'm pretty sure from what we found out in this episode is the dimension, the like travel, the portal pretty much for this creature that we kind of are starting to see more frequently now. We know it's a monster of some kind or alien or whatever. We kind of find its portal of how it goes through its world to our world, or how we could go into his his world or its world. As he got super close to it, he was ready to go in there, but then he got they pretty much drugged him up to take him out of there. They drugged him up, and Hopper kind of notices a lot of things differently. He starts checking his house. He found out his house was wired or bugged with a microphone. So I'm guessing these people are listening. The Hopkins people here, I think they're pretty much listening, because Hopkins is pretty much he's pretty much getting close to this case as far as finding out what's going on here, what's possibly happening with these children that are disappearing. So they obviously see the Hopkins people obviously see that it's a threat, so they try to take him out, and again they bugged his house probably just to monitor every move that he's pretty much doing, just to keep him away from them pretty much. The kids found out this really unique dimension thing that they were reading up on, so they talked to their teacher this guy here, who kind of has an idea of what they're talking about as far as like I'm not really sure like too much to get into too much detail as far as like how this dimension thing works, but they were pretty much talking about that there. This guy helps them out, and then Steve is trying his really best to get like on Nancy's good side. Now we know in the last episode Steve was kind of being a dick to Jonathan, which in my opinion was rightfully so. Jonathan was taking pictures of them while they were, pretty much doing things that are, pretty much their privacy, their business. He was pretty much invading their space when he took pictures. Steve was just pretty much being the, the protective boyfriend, and pretty much tried to tell Jonathan to stop, but he did it in kind of a dick way. But Nancy kind of saw that and was not cool about it. So ever since then, Nancy kind of was, treating Steve, like kind of pushing Steve off a little bit to the side. Not too big of a deal as far as like she doesn't want to be with him or break up with him and stuff like that. But she's worried about her friend for one. She kind of saw a little bit of his dick side, so she just doesn't want to really like, she doesn't really want to just be around all that. She wants to find a friend. She just wants to see what's going on pretty much. So she doesn't really have the time to really deal with Steve and all this stuff. So Steve is kind of like, he's kind of torn a bit. You kind of see, because he kind of he asks to hang out with her, and you kind of see that she pushes him off, and he just was a little hurt. But I like Steve though. I still think maybe in the next episode we're gonna see a lot more of Steve. Maybe he's gonna come into contact with Jonathan or so, maybe, because his girlfriend now is technically missing. We saw that happen in the last scene here. So again, hopefully we get to see him do a lot more things. 11. Now we know 11 kind of was able to contact Will. She guides the boys into she doesn't guide the boys into direction. Dustin comes up with this idea about the north and the dimension stuff that they were talking about earlier. So they're saying, let's grab our compass, let's head north. But 11 knows that where they're going to is not such a good spot. She leads them pretty much back into the direction of their house. Lucas kind of caught onto it and was very upset about it. He said that all day she was acting weird. So he was just pretty much on edge. He feels like 11 just been pretty much playing them this whole time. This is just how he feels. Obviously, in my opinion, she's just trying to look out for them, because these kids obviously don't know what they're going to get themselves into. Maybe later on in the show we will find out what they're going to get themselves into. But again, 11 already knows what's going on. So she's kind of protecting them if you think about it. And I think that's what she's trying to do. She guides them back home. They get into this huge fight. And we kind of get our main characters, Lucas and Mike, kind of upset at each other. Again, he was very upset with 11, and Mike continues to defend her. And it's just a lot of things going on at the moment. And then when we get to the last scene, we see John and Nancy as they go into this area close to where I'm pretty sure where Will was last seen. So they were just headed over there just to look. They got a gun, they have a bat, and Nancy they found this deer on the floor. They found the deer. It got drugged by this monster. Nancy followed this monster somewhat to the corner of this tree here. I'm not really sure how Jonathan wasn't able to stay with her, or why would he split from her, as far as we just seen a deer get dragged by some huge monster super fast. I mean, I would not separate anywhere from her, period, especially if she has the gun. Well, I think John has the gun, but still, I just wouldn't split up anyways. They split up. She goes into this other dimension, which we find out she gets stuck into it. As you see here, the tree starts to close up. Now we have 3 kids missing. We got Will, we got Barb, and we got now Nancy missing. Mike is gonna lose his shit. It's just crazy. A lot of things is just going on right now. I just can't wait to watch this next episode, as you guys could tell. Another great episode. I give this a 9, and hopefully I can see you guys in the next episode to watch with me. See you guys next time.